when it comes to the NBA draft lottery, hopefully San Antonio Spurs fans will be yelling soon, "We're number one! We're number one!"
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Yes, I'm doing another video, and it's been so much fun doing regular content on the Spurs again, as I've been able to find a place where I can work it in my schedule, and it doesn't affect anything, and I can enjoy talking about our San Antonio Spurs. And one thing, Spurs fans, I've been asked a lot is, what is our draft percentage chance to get the first overall pick? And I saw this article here, and I thought, you know what, this is going to go over a little bit of everything from airalamo.com. That's going to let you know what percentage chance we have to pick where. So while I'm going over this, drop a comment down below. What's the lowest pick you'd be okay with, Spurs fans? Would it be, is it one and only, and that's it? Are you okay with dropping down to two, or being at two, dropping down to three, four, five? Let me know in the comments. Hit the thumbs up, like support a fellow Spurs fan, and subscribe for more Spurs content. So here we go. Here are the odds to get a top four pick. No matter what, the three worst teams in the NBA, the Detroit Pistons, our San Antonio Spurs, and the Houston Rockets, will have identical odds for picks 1 through 4. You have a 14% chance of drafting Victor Wembanyama. He's a first consensus overall pick. Be shocked if he does not go number 1. You have a 13.4% chance to get the second overall pick, a 12.7% chance to get the third overall pick, and a 12% chance to get the fourth overall pick. Now, there's some weird stuff going on with the Houston Rockets. We tied record-wise, but there's going to be a coin toss. A coin toss to determine who picks second. Okay, whatever. So if we win the coin toss, that would, or who, let me rephrase that. Who finishes with the second worst record? It's going to be a coin toss for second worst record and third worst record. My apologies. So if the Spurs win the second worst record, that gives us a 27.8% chance to get the fifth overall pick, and a 20% chance to get the sixth overall pick. If we finish as the second worst team with the coin toss, then we can't pick any worse than sixth. If we lose this coin toss, and I don't know when this coin toss is, I did a little research online, they're going to have a coin toss at some point. If we lose a coin toss, then we have a 14.8 boy, these points are killing these Spurs fans. A 14.8% chance of drafting fifth, a 26% chance of drafting sixth, and a 7% chance. I'm like fumbling my words like the Spurs turn over the ball. Ayo! All right, whatever. I got to have a little fun. So obviously you want to win the coin toss. Is there anything else here really worth talking about? No, this is going to be actually a very short video. Not really much else to go over. There's a really big thing here. What is this? Oops. Hey, DeJounte Murray and Keldon Johnson. What video is that? Okay. Really, the focus should be on these 4 picks here. For me personally, I asked you guys how far would I be, how far would you be okay with us dropping down in the NBA draft? For me, it's 1 or 2 only. If we get the first overall pick, despite the high risk, high reward, Victor Wembanyama. If we get the second overall pick, Scoot Henderson. And that's where I kind of want to stop. I know some of you like Brandon Miller. I think I'm getting him right. He's moved up on draft board. Some people say he'll go as high as 2. There are some off the court concerns. And as a San Antonio Spurs fan who just lost a player, waived a high draft pick in Joshua Primo to off the court shenanigans, if you will, I don't even want to take a chance with another player. Even if he's on the up and up and totally exonerated, hey, good for him. Hopefully succeeds in the NBA. But just for the time being, I think I want to stay away from any possible off-the-court issues. I don't like covering off-the-court stuff on this channel, as you guys are aware of. There's a lot of off-the-court Spurs news that's always popping up on a weekly basis. I'd rather focus on what our guys are doing on the court. As far as off-the-court, I'm going to cover stuff like the draft, free agency, stuff that's, it does involve the team eventually on the court. That's just my take, and I'm excited. We're going to find out when we pick next month. I believe it's May 16th or 18th. 14% chance, Spurs fans. How are you feeling about 14% to get the number 1 overall pick? That's not a high number. I will say, when they release a lot of results, if we're not in the top, if we draft, and I'm just going to play devil's advocate here, if we lose, worst case scenario, we lose the coin toss, and the NBA hates San Antonio Spurs, doesn't want people watching our team, wants to keep us just buried out in nowhere land on TV. Absolute worst case scenario is we lose the coin toss and then we draft 7th. Don't get me wrong. We could get a really good player at 7. Maybe we get a franchise player. You don't know. Jeremy Sohan certainly turned out much better than I thought he would at the ninth pick overall from last year's draft. But the nightmare scenario would be to just go through a season of losing, getting blown out, games being over at the first half, and then we draft 7th. So for me, it's 1 or 2. There was a something else they mentioned in this article. Maybe I glossed over. Ah, I missed this part up here. So let me finish up with this part of the article because I think this is pretty relevant. The San Antonio Spurs season is officially over, which we know, ending a frustrating but encouraging year for the team. I would agree with that. And there were some bright spots with our last first round picks in Jeremy Sohan and Malachi Brown, who played very well after the trade deadline. Blake Wesley's still up in the air. The injury, I think, really derailed his rookie season. We'll get a better understanding. What is there? Cookies falling behind me? What the heck is that? Anyway, sorry, I just saw something moving behind me. Wesley up in the air, but he'll be on the team next year, no doubt. I just want to point that out that we've got there were a lot of good things that happened this year. Tough losing so many games. Not the worst first team of all time. That's still going to be the 96-97 Spurs, who went 20-62 with David Robinson and Sean Elliott missing a ton of games. So a lot to look forward to. Spurs fans, top 2 pick. It's got to be top 2 for me. Otherwise, it's I will be vastly disappointed. And if we draft 7th, you may see me cry live on stream. Just gonna give you warning now. My heart will be broken, and I'm just gonna go full. Yep, waterfall. That's all I got. Short video today. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, and as always, go Spurs, go!